Hi there, Brock Vandenberg, Fund Manager for TaliMar Income Fund. Today, I wanted to hit upon a topic that or outside of what I normally talk about, which is either the private lending industry, mortgage fund investing, trust deed investing, kind of general real estate lending topics. And that is talking about operating and the operations within our organization. I just spent 2 weeks in Europe with the family. My oldest son is off to college, and my wife and I felt it was a good opportunity before we lose him to college to get the whole family together and do a great trip through Europe. It was a great experience, but one of the things that as a business owner is feeling confident that you put a team together that can function with you, the company owner, while they're away. And at the end of the day, I was super excited, and I was super impressed with their ability to kind of function as an operation without me there on a daily basis. But I also wanted to take a moment to kind of explain how the operations work within our organization, because there are a lot of dynamics in a private lending business that need to work together to ensure that the business is running smoothly. And really, there's kind of 5 main functions within a private lending like us organization that make up a private lending business. And the first one is going to be your loan origination team. And these are the individuals that are out speaking with borrowers, brokers, and others, identifying the right lending opportunities for the fund. So we'll provide our loan origination team with guidance on the types of loans that we're looking to add to the fund, and they'll go out and identify those loans. And they're kind of our first line of defense in the underwriting process and closing process. So as new loan requests come in, they're going to ask questions. They're going to make sure that the loan meets those requirements of the fund. And if they do, go ahead and issue that term sheet. And they essentially act as a shepherd, bringing the loan through the entire closing process. We call that kind of the borrower advocate. So once that term sheet is signed, it goes to our underwriting team. And they're the ones that really kind of dig into the material that the borrower or broker provides us. They're going to look at borrower financials. They're going to look at the property. They're going to look at the loan to value. If we have to order an appraisal, they'll handle the appraisal. Essentially put all that information together and make a final conclusion if that loan meets the requirements of our fund. Now, in the private lending industry, not every loan fits a perfect box. And so what I always talk about or state is, okay, let's find those items that are outside of our underwriting criteria. Let's understand that risk. And do we feel comfortable with that risk? So once the underwriting team has approved the loan, that moves it into loan closing. And our loan closing team is essentially kind of our third eyes on a loan, making sure that everything that the loan origination team and underwriting team reviewed does actually meet the requirements of the fund. They're working with the borrower to issue loan documents, which are obviously extremely important, and making sure that those loan documents essentially cover what is the requirements of that loan. Once the loan has closed, it goes on to our loan servicing team. Now, we do outsource the servicing. So the servicing essentially is the collection of the payments from the borrower, the issuing of monthly statements, year-end statements, and whatnot. We've partnered up with FCI Lender Services. They're one of the larger servicing companies that handle the private lending industry. And we do have a loan servicing team internal, but the collection of the payments is actually outsourced. And the reason we do that primarily is because here in the state of California, there's constant changes in rules and regulations around the actual collection and servicing of loans. Now, we stay in contact with the borrower. If there's any questions about property insurance, property taxes, payments, maturities, what have you, we are in communication with the borrower directly to answer any of those questions. In addition to the loan origination team, the underwriting, loan closing, loan servicing team, we have the investor relations team. And so they're the ones that are communicating with our investors. If investors want to open a new account, invest additional funds, they're the ones that are processing that paperwork. In addition, they're the ones that are putting together all the monthly, quarterly, and annual statements on the performance of the fund. And they're actually also working with our fund accountant, which is what we call the fund administrator, to ensure that our fund administrator has all the documentation they need to process investor returns at the end of each month, and then also provide information to our auditor on an annual basis to complete that audit. So those are the 5 main kind of functions within the organization, and they all have to work together to ensure kind of the smooth process within a mortgage fund. Now, the other people that I don't talk about is our marketing group, and they do a wonderful job of ensuring that we're putting out the appropriate message to our borrowers and our investors, and keeping everybody up to date as to how the fund is performing. So I go back into kind of my original comment is, being out of the office as a business owner for 2 weeks and kind of taking a step back and watching the team function. And over the last 2 weeks, I was extremely impressed with what they achieved. In fact, we saw a considerable increase in loan volume. So our team, our origination team, was out there identifying the right loans. In addition, communicating with our investors about any changes that they may have or requests that they have. So it also gives you an opportunity as a business owner when you step back and kind of see operations kind of flow by themselves, kind of see where we can make our improvements. So it's a good opportunity for me to step back in and give some insight and guidance as to where we can see some improvements in the operations. But generally, super excited with how the team performed. If you have any questions about the operations of our organization or investing in the fund, feel free to reach out to me or my investor relations team. We'd be more than happy to discuss with you. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel, where we post a lot of great content about lending, the lending industry, mortgage fund, trust deed investing, and whatnot. Thanks again for watching. Look forward to posting our next video.